Eddie, you're officially a day one, man. Respect. Hello. Hello to New Zealand. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. I'm here, despite being so disorganized. That's why I'm super late, but probably early for you. I'm trying to, it's probably going to be a little different because I'm trying to go live at 9 a.m. EST here in Canada. No problem. Thank you, man. I appreciate the hell out of you. I appreciate anyone that watch, and you're, like I said, man, you're day one, and I won't forget that. Yeah, so I've just been super disorganized lately. For those that don't know, I got hella ADHD. I was diagnosed as a kid. So I've seen TikToks, people wishing they had ADHD. You don't wish you had ADHD, man. I'm all over the place. I am sometimes like it is so just in my way. Actually, I saw this tweet the other day that I really related to. Everyone was ragging on this person, how or this guy said, my therapist gave me this and said, that's you. It's the bird in this cage that's, you know, tons of open places, but he's just trapped between the two smallest bars. That's me, man. I'm always in my way. I'm always finding a way to be like, bro, I'm in a terrible place. Like, I can't figure it out. And it's like, dude, if you turn to the right or the left or any other direction, you'll figure it out. And so that's where I've been. I was actually I'm a 32-year-old man who is now looking at going back on medication. I've been taking medication for ADHD for golly jeepers. It'd be 16 years now or so, 15 years. But I'm actually thinking about it because I've just found that like the overthinking and the disorganization and everything like that, like even if you might notice, Eddie, you might know. No, you probably don't because you watch one stream, but my setup changes quite frequently. And this, before I had the overhanging mic, now I have the mic here. No word of a lie. I moved the camera over to the side here. I moved it all back. I moved all my monitors around. I'm overthinking everything. And it's kind of stuff like that I call it, I know, like hothead. People are hot-headed when they're like angry and raging and all that stuff. I call my own terminology for my own ailment is when I'm constantly overthinking and just a barrage of can't focus. My head is hot because I can, like a fucking car engine. Oh, bless up, man. Bless up. See, Eddie, I knew you were special. I knew it. Yeah, man, it's tough. And so I get this hothead and it's like a car engine overheating in my goddamn noggin. So I've asked my buddy who recently went, but he always believed he was on medication all throughout schooling, and then he went off it when we graduated college and all that. And now he's going back to school and he's back on it. 32 years old, same as me. And, you know, I can't help but just feel like it might help me. I'm thinking about it, okay? I'm not sure. I'm more than... Hell fuck yeah, you are, dude. You're way more than... You're excellent. You're fucking astounding. There's not enough adjectives, okay? I'm running out. You know what's not quite as amazing, though? The side effects that come with taking medications for ADHD. So I was like looking them all up today. And I started like looking up Adderall. It's like the most prominent one that is... Oh, see, this microphone's already bugging me because I'm having to bend my back. My back's already in shambles. Thank you, Eddie. My back is in fucking shambles. That's a whole other story. I'm falling apart, man. Falling apart. The side effects are not great. Stomach pain. I already have stomach pain all the time. Loss of appetite. Okay, I could use that. I need to stop eating. That will actually help me. Weight loss. Let's go. This is my Ozempic, man. Mood changes. Don't need more of them. Feeling nervous. Oh, God. Maybe I won't go live then. What if I start taking this pill and I won't go live? Fast heart rate. Dude, why? Headache. All right, already got headaches. Dizziness, no. Sleep problems, please no. I've actually, for the first time in my life, I'm actually having good sleeps. Yeah, bro. It's a whole thing. And dry mouth. Apparently dry mouth is actually a thing. My friend said, who I was just referring to that went back on it, he said, oh man, are you on medication? Oh, maybe I shouldn't ask that. Don't worry, you don't have to share that information if you don't want to. But that sucks, man. I worked nights for the past 6-7 years. Yes, see, fuck. Yeah, man. I don't want to, the insomnia, too many meds. I mean, sometimes, like, honestly, man, sometimes, like, it's just necessary. So I get it. I respect it. I respect the medication hustle, dude. Honestly, as long as it's helping you and you feel that, that's perfectly awesome. So I respect that. For me, that's why I went off of it, because I was noticing certain things. Holy shit, man. 13 total. Well, Jesus. What's everyone else's excuse, like not commenting in the chat? No, I'm just kidding. No, man, that's crazy. You gotta catch them all. Dude, you might have caught them all. I'm not gonna lie. 13 is a lot, but fuck, man. I hope you're doing okay. That's a lot. Damn, man. Well, I appreciate the shit out of you. Fucking, you're hella dedicated and commenting and fucking nothing standing in your way. Hell yeah, brother. Well, I hope you feel better. Yeah, dude, honestly, like before I started up the stream, this is what I'm talking about, stomach issues. Before I start up the stream, my fucking stomach is like in shambles. And I'm like, oh my God, like I promised myself I would go live today. You know, and it's only troopers like you who are sticking it out to watch my stream. So, you know what I mean? Like it's doing it for myself, and day ones like you, Eddie. So like, I gotta persevere. I was like, I gotta do it. I can't let the few of us there are down. Even though I'm sure you would have kept going on with your life. Either way. Man, I don't want sleep problems. Like I said, dude, I just stopped working a job. I worked for the past seven years, just doing overnight work and stuff like that. So my sleep schedule was like going to bed at 4, waking up at 12 and everything like that. Oh shit, you have tachycardia. Oh damn, man. My buddy had that. That was wild. Yeah, my one buddy, when we were growing up, like I remember it too, because he was pretty skinny, and he like you could literally see his heart beating when he was getting. Holy Jesus. You might be living on a different plane of life, man. At 130, that's crazy. You're seeing shit differently than us, man. You're like upgraded or whatever. Like you're seeing shit. You're like fuck. Like where you can see the wings of a fly flapping. Hell yeah, the doctor says you're fine. Love to hear it. Dude, all you are is upgraded. You basically have the heart rate of a fucking cat. So that's it. Ken, get out of here. Oh man. All right, so there's other medication. Of course, there's more. I checked both. This is the one I was gonna go on. And fun fact, I also took this as a kid. It says that it can affect growth in children. Dude, I could have been an NBA player. My mom should be in jail right now. Okay? We might You know, I could be taller. I could be bigger. I don't know about bigger. I don't need to be fatter, but I could be taller. And my mom took that away from me because she couldn't handle a little hyperactivity. So I was a little disappointed by that. Hallucinations, fever, sweating. That's the seek medical attention one. Fast heart rate. Shout out to Eddie. Dude, how? That's crazy, man. I have a light sensitivity problem. I actually have to wear like sunglasses like a lot. Like I can't go outside without them. Like, or I get like a terrible headache. So the fact that you can stare at the lights and actually see the pulses of it, I'm impressed. Like, I would be in shambles if I stared directly at a light to see that. But this is what I'm saying, man. You're superhuman. You're on a different plane. Okay, dizziness, dry mouth, nausea, vomiting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. It's just because, like, I can't take the overthinking anymore. It's broke me. I'm getting it. What? Known to man? Yo, Eddie is gassing us up on this stream. I will say. Oh, shit. It has 100% has to be operated on, otherwise there's a death. So have you gone for the surgery yet or no? Man, I'm gonna have to put the chat thing over the overlay. People need to be, bro, what? Oh shit. Had a 95% chance of dying. I didn't have surgery. Damn, man. Oh shit. Okay. So there you go. So you're saying you're beating the odds. He's still here today. Hell yeah. Oh wow. Kudos, man. That's awesome. I couldn't imagine. I have like a phobia about death, dude. Or anything like that. Like I'm like a hypochondriac to say the least, so like your perseverance and, you know, like you said, man, you're still here, which is like, it's amazing. Cerebrospinal fluid. Oh shit. So your spinal fluid was leaking? Oh, okay. Damn, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking it up right now, and every symptom that those drugs could potentially cause, this shit causes. So. That's wild, man. Visual disturbances. Shit. Yo, that's crazy, man. I can't even say it. So I'm an idiot. Cerebrospinal fluid leakage. Damn, man. Anyone watching on YouTube? I don't know. I haven't checked if anyone's watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we have Eddie over here on Twitch, and he is telling us quite the goddamn lore of his fucking life. I'm not complaining anymore. Eddie, you win. Eddie is the trooper of the day, dude. I'm gonna have to make an animation just for that. That's crazy. So like, you gotta be super safe. You can feel more pain than the average human. Somehow that's like a sweet saying. I can feel more like, Dude, you are superhuman. He just said I can feel everything more than the average person. I have heightened senses. Eddie, you're a fucking like, come on, man. I think these things were just getting in the way of like you being a legitimate superhuman. I think that's it. That's insane. That's crazy, man. Holy shit. Well, I have hot brains, so that's where my life is at. Smell temperatures. Jesus. I don't know if that's like, we'll say it's a superpower. I don't know how much though. Okay. What else where were we at? We're at Concerta. We're talking about that. We're talking about how Eddie's a damn superhero in more ways than one, because he keeps the chat going. Changes in the atmosphere. You can feel it in your bones, I bet. You probably see it. You can only imagine how you see rain. You like glide through it. Where do I want to go next? I was going to talk about Twitter being cooked, because I don't know if you've seen Eddie at all. But Twitter is hella racist these days. X. I mean, I love Twitter, but I don't like how, like, it's just crazy, man. It's just insane pipeline of just being racist. And my timeline keeps getting worse and worse for every day, man. Every day. What color eyes do I have? I have green eyes. What color eyes do you have, Eddie? They are green, or I think they're green. I don't know. Last I checked, they were green. Oh shit. Oh, that's sick, man. My mom has gray eyes too. That's fucking, yeah. My mom, like, a lot of people like think she has blue eyes, but like they're just fucking gray. Very piercing eyes. So that's badass. She's the only one I know other than you now. Eddie, are you my mom? No. Yeah, she, when she gives you a stare, you know. So I'm sure you're probably very intimidating too. So you got these superhuman abilities. You got eyes that can see through a person's fucking soul. What more is going on here? Too much, man. Too much. Also, I would like to say on the Twitter front, I did not pull up any racist things this time. They're interchangeable. Oh shit. Man, that's crazy. Your eyes be changing to the light. So you basically just have like an RGB keyboard for eyes. That's pretty hype. Yeah, I didn't pull up any Twitter things or anything like that. So much misinformation obviously going to Twitter, which is really disappointing because I like love Twitter and I love everything that it brings. Yeah, and it's like my main source of news. If you could see all of the tabs I have open to talk about today, they're all from Twitter. Because it's like it's one of my main sources of news, but I'm like, honestly, I'm at the point where if it keeps going, and I know it's going to get worse as we get closer to the election in the United States, it's going to be brutal, man. It only changes between gray, blue, and green. Oh, that's badass. Tween gray. What is tween gray, dude? That's like some Twilight shit. What are you throwing at me now, Eddie? Come on. Oh, tween. Oh, I'm an idiot. Ah, see, you're teaching me. Oh, I did want to show this. It's an appreciation post for Gillian Anderson. Was she Mulder or Scully? Was she Scully or Mulder? I don't know. She's Scully, right? I don't know. Yep. She was Scully. No wonder everyone in the 2000s was obsessed with Scully. I would be. She's got blue eyes, for the record. Hot damn. Win an appreciation post. She was actually in Sex Education on Netflix, which I really like. She played the mom. Oh, and also, I just started watching Supernatural. Be right back. All right, Eddie. Also, can't believe this happened. So I started watching Supernatural this year, and shockingly, the 19th anniversary falls on Friday the 13th. I'm watching it. And if you watch the show, I feel like it's kind of showing a prophecy. I have not watched this clip yet. Hello, Dan. Hello, Dan. We're watching. This is a Supernatural appreciation post. So it's just chaos happening on the set or something like that, which is cool. I love it. Dan, you missed all about Eddie, who was watching at Twitch. The man is superhuman, if you weren't aware. Now you are. All right. Dan, you didn't want to come over to Twitch at all? But yeah, I feel like today I wanted to talk like a lot about like brain things and like everything like that. I'm very like, you know, feeling about talking about the cranium, and like here we are talking about Eddie and his cranium leaking and all the other things that he's going through. Shut up. I figured like we might as well just say this, and then I'll go back to the Twitter thing slightly. So this study actually came out. It was done. What university did this study? So the title, Teen Brains Age During COVID Lockdowns, New Research Suggests. COVID lockdowns such as school closures, canceled sports activities, and stay-at-home orders prematurely age teens' brains by as much as 4 years. Researchers from the University of Washington found. The new study, published Monday in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, is more evidence of how disruptions to daily routine may have contributed to behavioral problems and increasing in eating disorders, anxiety, and depression in adolescent girls and boys. Scientists at the University Institute for Learning and Brain Sciences began the study using MRIs in 2018 to see how the brain structure of 160 teens from the Seattle area developed over time. The participants, a nearly equal number of boys and girls, ranged in age 9 to 19. Lead researcher Patricia Kuhl, co-director of the labs, said that after COVID lockdowns began in 2020, they couldn't do more brain follow-ups until 2021. So they shifted the focus of the study to learn how the lockdowns had affected adolescent brain structure. By measuring the thickness of the cerebral cortex, the outer layer of tissue in the brain, which controls higher level functions of the brain, like reasoning and decision making, they discovered the brains of teen boys had prematurely aged 1.4 years. The brain scans of the girls showed accelerated aging, 4.2 years, according to the study. That's insane. This is basically a study of like, have you heard of prisons? That's really what we're looking at. We were in a prison. It sounds dramatic, but it's kind of true. They talk about the detriment that people have in prison, like from prison, from solitary confinement. Well, you're looking at it in adolescent, man, especially in like those formative years. I was even watching Andrew Huberman because of the whole ADHD thing today. I was watching him, and he's talking about how malleable, obviously, the brain is in those adolescent years. It's like plastic. What up, Eddie? Welcome back. So we're talking about a study, Eddie, so you know, just so you're caught up. Teen brains age during COVID lockdowns, apparently. So they saw in boys age 1.4 years and 4.2 years, according to the study, for girls. The cerebral cortex naturally thins as we age. Chronic stress can also cause similar changes in the brain, but in 3-year period between the first scan and the follow-up, there was much more thinning than the researchers expected. For teenage girls, the aging was more pronounced. The thinning was found to be widespread throughout the female brain, occurring in 30 regions across both hemispheres and lobes, the scan showed. In the male brain, the thinning was limited to only 2 regions. This is going to be something, how men aren't as smart as women. No, I don't think so. Both in the occipital lobe, which affects distance and depth perception, face recognition, and memory. The greater influence on the girls could be due to differences in the importance of social interaction for girls versus boys, Kuehl said. Boys tend to gather for sports and physical activity. Adolescent girls may rely on personal relationships for emotional support and self-identity. That's crazy, man. I think it said... Oh, so just to clarify, we're talking about the effect that lockdown had on adolescent brains during COVID lockdowns. I don't know how it was in New Zealand for you. Here in Toronto, we were actually the last city, I want to say maybe in North America, that was locked down. We were locked down for a long time, to the point that me and nothing. Well, it must have been nice. I mean, you guys are on like a fucking island. You guys are just in your little bubble. So yeah, we were locked down to the point where we actually moved away to a different city. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about like how obviously detrimental this is, and like I don't know what this can mean for like generations to come. Like, are we going to see like social and anxiety problems? Because so just to be clear, the research doesn't prove lockdowns cause the brain changes. Mental health disorders were rising among children even before COVID. It does suggest, however, that the thinning of the cortex can be connected to increased anxiety, depression, and other behavioral disorders. So it's not like completely linked, but I mean, come on. The biggest factor you have between the 2018 scans and then the scans they did in 2021 is, of course, a gigantic global pandemic. So an island. Well, you know what I mean. You're a fucking continent. Whatever. You know, you're down there. You're at the bottom. You're not near none of that fucking bullshit up top. You're isolated. I'm sorry, Eddie. I won't call New Zealand an island again. Okay, man. I'm sorry. I'm not. Do I look like a geography major, dude? I'm barely majoring in anything. I'm barely keeping up. I know, it's okay. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it's like, it's fun. I found it funny that they're saying like, oh, like this could be linked to like the lockdown. It's like, dude, like literally do brain scans of people in prison. I'm sure they're just as fucked. 100%. Although it is pretty staggering, like that the girls like accelerated by 4.2 years, because when you think about COVID, and especially, when you think about the impact it had on everyone's life and having to stay in. Poppy, please stop. I forgot to say off the top, my dog is here, and she might just start barking out of nowhere. She is unhinged. I do not have a moderator for my dog right now, which is usually my partner, but she's out enjoying her life. I'm here on this because this is what I do to enjoy my life. But a what? A dog, man. Did you not hear it? It's barking. The dogs are barking, dude. But But yeah, 4.2 accelerate, like, and you think about how long the pandemic was, and a lot of people, I felt robbed because my 30th birthday happened during COVID and everything like that. No one was seeing each other. Not that I'm big on birthdays anyway, but a lot of people, especially my age, they felt like robbed of those years. There's 2 pandemics. Yeah, I mean, like there was yeah, like all from COVID. Oh, 2 lockdowns. Oh, you guys only had 2 lockdowns. We had like a rolling lockdown. Like it would kind of roll back and then it would roll back on. But it never kind of went away for probably close to like 2 to 3 years, I would say here. So that's what I'm saying is like 2 to 3 years of lockdown. And then these poor children are having accelerated aging of their brain by 4.2. So technically they're losing like 7 years of their life. Kind of, if you look at it in that way. Pretty devastating. 2 lockdowns is not bad at all. You guys made it out like bandits there, Eddie. Okay. So yeah, like the prolonged lockdown. Yeah, man, I don't think lockdowns were good for anyone. I think they did a lot more harm than good. Did they do a lot more harm than good? I don't know. Like some people, I've met people who will literally shoot you dead for saying otherwise. I actually when I first started at my new job, it was a couple months ago, I was like, well, I think like there was a lot of detriment to the lockdowns too. And then he's like, why do you think that? Oh, well, like it saved a lot of lives. I'm like, I'm not saying it didn't. I'm saying it also ruined some. Well, that's good, Eddie. I'm happy you weren't. Some people were, man. Some people were changed. People are different from like this time. Some people are, yeah, they're still recovering from it. And I think, I think a lot of people, and we're still going to see like the effects of it. I think a lot of people are still reeling from depression, anxiety, and multiple other things, phobias, you name it, from that time. And I don't even think we've seen the full impact of it. Oh yeah, I got COVID too, man. It was the worst. I actually worked on the day I got COVID. I'm like sweating profusely trying to keep working. I was from home, luckily. But yeah, I remember like logging off my computer because I just had to leave. And I remember having a headache and like hot, like I had such a high fever that I was like just seeing like I was like hallucinating. It was crazy, man. I've never had that ever in my life. And I used to suffer from like you got it 22 times. Oh, 2 times. Holy fuck. I was gonna be like, Eddie, is there a like do you have a Guinness World Record? Fucking like yo, what up? What up, DT? Welcome. Man, Eddie, you're so fucking goddamn awesome, man. You're so welcoming and everything like that. Okay, when you said 22 times, I was a little worried. I was like, I hope not, dude. Yeah, I only got it 1 time for sure, maybe 1 other time. But not too much by any means. All right, I'm circling back to the Twitter thing. Obviously, like I said, I think Twitter is like, as we get closer to the US election, which is now 53 days away, I'm pretty sure, you're just going to see like more racist, more crazy, like misinformation coming out about so many things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on X, go on Twitter. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's brutal. However, one weird thing is Twitter gaming, which I didn't expect. You got a few, like Jake Lucky pointed out, that now you're seeing these logos beside some people's names because they've been signed to the org for X, which is crazy. I can bear. Okay. I don't know what's like. I don't know what you would have preferred, Eddie, the CFS leak or the COVID. No, I didn't think COVID caused that. But yeah, honestly, you can barely play a video on X, and yet Elon Musk is looking to sign a streaming platform, like streamers to the platform. It just makes no sense. I just don't see it going. It's just going to be, is it going to be Mixer? I don't think it's going to be Mixer. It's going to be like how YouTube has live, but at least YouTube is so successful that like the live is still there. The platform is still flourishing in so many ways, but they like don't give a shit about live streaming. I feel like that's what like gaming on X is going to be. No one's going to give a shit. Yeah, X vids. Yeah, go to XX vids and you'll see all the vids. I couldn't see if the notification, I set up notifications so I can see followers, but now I have so much shit on all my screens that I can't even watch it. There is a new follower. I would assume it's DT. X, on X game mode. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty, I guess we'll see what'll happen. Who knows, man. Is Kick even successful anymore these days? I don't like pay attention. Neo. Okay. Eddie, you saw it. Yeah. Keanu, man. Dude, I don't know if you've ever peeped this movie, Eddie. Like, I love Constantine, okay? With Keanu Reeves. It came out, when did the original come out? That would have been a while ago. 2005, the original came out. I am so pumped. Of course I have. Oh, no. Oh, dude, you bluffed me. Come on. Fun fact, I actually watched The Matrix in theaters the other day. I had seen it obviously like a million other times. I watched it again in theaters the other day. I was super pumped. So, Eddie, highly recommend watching this movie. It's super sick. It's based off like a comic book or a graphic novel. I can't remember which one. Keanu Reeves plays John Constantine. Yeah, no, it's not The Matrix. It's like heaven versus hell type shit. Super sick, dude. So Constantine 2, the producer says the script is finished. Keanu Reeves and director Francis Lawrence are returning, and it'll be very rated R. I am so stoked, man. If you ask me, like gun to my head, had to give you a like the most honest answer, or you pulled the trigger of what movie would I ask for a sequel for? It wouldn't be to bring, like, you could bring people back to life. It'd be like, oh, you could bring Heath Ledger back. No, I would ask for Constantine 2, man. 100%. I was so happy when I saw this news the other day. And like, even what kind of sparked this is Keanu Reeves was on like at one of the late night talk shows, and they asked him like, what character would you love to play again? And he said John Constantine. And I was like, bro, don't play with your boy. I don't know if I can handle it. So yeah, I was super excited about this news. That's like the only good movie news I've seen right now. I think. I don't know. TIFF's going on here in Toronto. I can't even think of what else I've seen. Oh, here's this Donald Trump song about the pets if you guys want to hear it. Here, I'll turn down the other music so you can hear.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating.
Oh my God, please stop. What are we doing? Yeah, John Wick, man. Yeah, I love John Wick too. Keanu Reeves is amazing. That was a video that just played on my feed. Don't know how to feel about that one. I mean, I guess it's like, it's all for the laughs. The only problem I have with it is that like this like fake misinformation propaganda has spread like wildfire. And, you know, now you have Trump saying that he's going to mass deport Haitians from Ohio. Bro, this is why, like the other day when I was streaming, when God bless Eddie, day number 1, came to the stream for the first time. The other day, I was watching the debate. I was going over it. I was recapping it and everything like that. And I just didn't give a shit to talk about politics, man. I don't want like to have that kind of community here, like where we're talking about like, because it just brings in like the craziest shit and just arguments and stuff I don't want to deal with, man. It brings in a whole bag of bullshit. And I can't talk to people who are going to say, oh, like if I say a fact, like something I know to be fact because I believe Reuters or whatever, and I believe fact-checking websites, oh, well, that's a conspiracy. And like, then they throw in my face how that's a conspiracy. And it's just like this ongoing loop of how I'm wrong when I'm reading fact. I'll actually blow my fucking brains out on stream. Will I get banned for saying that? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying to avoid, like, obviously, like with the American election, I will be covering some things on this stream because it's kind of hard not to talk about and it's like pandemonium. So if I think there's something funny or that I can add, I will talk about it. If I think it's going to cause too much shit, I ain't talking about it. If you want to watch a political streamer, go watch Hassan Piker. Because I'm not that. If I say in game, what you mean, Eddie? So on to the next topic of the day. If you guys didn't see this, it's actually pretty crazy. And I fact checked this. I checked this out. So OnlyFans creators made more last year than every single NBA salary combined. And I thought this was fake. I thought they were hyping. I did see like the growth in the platform. Like OnlyFans did see insane growth. So $6.6 billion was made by OnlyFans in 2020. The 2023 OnlyFans content creators to $4.9 billion 2023 to 2024 NBA combined payroll. So I went to this site. I'm fact checking everything like that. Over the last few days, there were numerous claims online stating that OnlyFans creators earn more than NBA players. It only left us to fact check the claim and provide you with accurate information. According to Variety, the adult platform's creators, I wouldn't call OnlyFans. OnlyFans tried to branch out. Okay, they didn't want to be that, but that's just what they became. The adult platform's creators have collected a record-breaking fee of $6.6 billion in 2023, according to Hoopshype. That total payroll of NBA players for the 2023-2024 season is $5.02 billion. And looking at projected salaries until 2027-2028 season, it's unlikely the NBA goes beyond $6 billion. Contrasting, OnlyFans has had an upward graph where the number of content creators and fans is increasingly steady. Bro. Now all the NBA players are just going to be like getting OnlyFans chicks. So like they're just going to be fucking so rich. That's where we're heading. Said LeBron James died. There's always something like that, man. Or like there's so many posts I see on Twitter where it's like, where it gets me, where I think people die. It's like, unfortunately, so-and-so was found alive. And then it's just like a troll. I think that all the time. I'm actually astonished by this, but like, it's funny because OnlyFans, they tried to like go a different route. Like they wanted to do comedy. They wanted like, because they wanted to be like Patreon. So like they wanted... All right, bro. All right, peace, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, dude. Nighty night, my guy. Thank you so much for peeping. But yeah, so like obviously OnlyFans, they originally wanted to be like Patreon. And they didn't want to go like the route they did, but like how I don't see, and I remember there was like a hard pivot where I want to say in 2021, maybe 2022, and I'm going to say 2021 because I remember where I was living at the time. They were like trying to kind of change the platform rules about showing explicit content. They walked that back real fast. But I do recollect that. And and I could only think now with $6.6 billion under their belt, they got to be just thinking, dude, imagine if we followed through with that. Oh my God. Like you're just sitting on a gold mine at this point. Absolutely insane. I wish, man. How do I tap into the market? I'm not making porn. This is as good as it gets for me right now. And then this is, as I said, TIFF is happening here. So if you don't know about Toronto, Toronto sucks. It's actually number one worst traffic in the world. Toronto traffic worst. Toronto had the worst traffic in the world. Show me the graph. If you don't show me the graph, I'll be upset. Okay, I found the website. Whoa. Traffic index ranking. Okay, we weren't the worst in the world. We were third worst in the world after London, United Kingdom, and Dublin, Ireland. Was there any other Dublin? So it takes, was it measured in kilometers to get 8? So average speed in rush hour is 18 kilometers. So what is this? Oh, average travel time per 10 kilometers, 29 minutes to go 10 kilometers. Some days it's more than that. I'm dead serious. I'm moving away from the city. And one of the reasons why, man, I cannot take the traffic anymore. I cannot take the congestion and the stupid ass drivers in the city that just make it worse. And the city itself is just like the infrastructure is so bad. So number one worst in the world. So you had Will Ferrell, who came to Toronto for TIFF, and he's talking about how bad the traffic is. Oh my God, an ad? What does this look like? You're not even paying me. How many ads are there going to be, do you think, Eddie? Hopefully not too many. Oh, yeah. So this is showing different celebrities. So this guy's, I don't know who the hell this guy is. He's walking to the concert he's going to play. Oh, this isn't the right video. Is this shit? Oh, it's just showing this guy walk to his own concert. That's how bad it is. So anyway, Will Ferrell in town for TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival, if you don't know. So making his way to the International Film Festival on Wednesday alongside co-star Harper Steele, Will Ferrell said traffic delayed the pair by at least a half an hour. It took us 30 minutes to go a block, Ferrell told E-Talk. It was rough, said Steele. Both are from Los Angeles, and the traffic is worse, man. We're actually cooked. Where is, like, LA isn't even on this damn list, bro. We're third. Where's even an American city on here? New York. New York is the closest at 20th. Yeah, I don't even see Los Angeles. Find your city. Would you look at that? We can just look it up. What do they rank? Does it tell me? Just says 17 minutes. That's chump shit, man. Oh, 233. Trash. Trash. We're way better than that here, bro. Way better. Honestly, man, I'm telling you, Toronto is a great and beautiful city. I loved living here, but it's time to part ways because the infrastructure and everything is so bad. Going 53 minutes now. So this is a more personal news. Obviously, I'm a video editor by trade. That's what my job is, if you didn't know. So right now I'm taking a little hiatus. I just want to focus on me, do freelance. I want to do streaming and everything that I just kind of want to do it for me. I've been doing it for corporations for time. I just want to work on me, work on Freed and focus on me. And yeah, because I do all this shit for corporations. And I think it's like, if I put all this time and energy and made cool shit like this for myself, who knows where it could go? And I'd rather be doing that for a little bit of time. So I'm going to do that. That's where I'm at. However, like most parents, my mom is like a type A personality. And obviously she's a boomer. She's 70 something, 70 years old. She's not like that old. I swear to God, she watches this, she'll come slap the shit out of me. She's 70 years old. And she just thinks practically. She doesn't think about doing things online, monetizing your skill. Because I'm trying to tell her about just finding remote work and everything like that. And she just in one ear, out the other. So she's like telling me to apply for jobs that I'm not even qualified for. One specific example was the police department where I'm moving. They were looking for a garage attendant, and she was trying to say, oh, this would be pretty chill. You don't really have to do anything. You just have to watch the fleet. So anyway, she sends me the job link and I'm reading through it, and it says you need to know how to do minor maintenance on vehicles. Like the most I could maybe do is an oil change, but they're saying you need to like do body repairs, change out lights, and like all this other shit. And I'm like, and it's crazy because like I said, my mom is like mad type A, and like she like doesn't she like doesn't get it. I'm like, Mom, I'm not qualified for this. They want like a fucking mechanic. And she's trying to tell me, she's like, well, you don't know, like they'll train you on the job. I'm like, these are police vehicles, like where people rely, and they need to be reliable to get to places in emergency. It's like, oh, it's like, Matt, there's been a shooting, like get the car ready. It's like, it'll be there. Like I'm YouTubing a tutorial on how to do an oil change. That's basically where I'm gonna be at, man. And my mom's just like, it's no problem, man. Just do the job. It's like, yeah, I'm sure. All the people in our city will be probably dying due to lack of response. But hell yeah, put me on the team. What am I doing? So, yeah, that was always fun and exciting. Yeah. Why am I still on this Toronto traffic page? Put me back in full screen, baby. That's where I'm meant to be. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get a handle on this whole disorganized thing and just like get streams going. Eddie, if you're still there, what time is it there? I'm trying to switch, like, because I want to do like a morning show. At least like here, like that's what I'm hoping to do. Is get in mornings with me. And that'd be really cool. And fun and exciting. Also, I did want to say, Andy, if Andy watches this, I doubt you'll watch like the whole thing. Andy, I did see your thing about doing YouTube live vertical. I'm looking into it. Right now, I don't think you can stream vertically and horizontally. Or there's like a workaround, but apparently they'll take down one of your streams because they don't want you doing both, which is super frustrating. I wish I don't know why, like they wouldn't just like let you. It's your internet. I mean, I get it. It's like they have to host the server space and everything like that. Oh, also I looked into the website about having a website so people can just like listen if they don't want to have to go to Twitch or YouTube and they just want a listening experience. I do think I am going to set that up because I think I found a way to do it for free. So I'm super pumped about that. And yeah, I'm going to be like looking into it more and more. Time is winding down here in this city, so I'm going to be moving soon. I move next month. Actually, I tried to push it back. So November. But I'm definitely going to be putting more time and stuff like this. Next week, I will be live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Might pop on surprise streams on Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe I'll do a gaming stream or something like that on those days. That's kind of what I've been thinking. If I were to pop on those days, we'll see. It depends on the news cycle or like what I'm like looking to talk about. So yeah, we could play it by ear. Eddie, I really want to stream so you can watch it. So hopefully I can make that work. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can watch the VODs if you're down. But we like having you here and are interacting with you. So, like, that's a privilege in and of itself. So it would be cool to do maybe next Wednesday I'll do like a night stream, or maybe next Friday I'll do the night stream again, because I do like to get the purple lights and the ambiance and everything going in here, which is always great. So, oh, there is one article I wanted to talk about, which is actually it's about politics and people getting fatigued. Oh, let's hope I can find it. I saw it on like the Associated Press, I believe. Politics fatigue. K-Fox did a poll. When is this? Oh, today. Oh, they're asking. Hell yeah, let's vote. I don't have an account. Maybe it'll work. With the American people being 2 months away from the electing a new president, political leaders at the local level, and with debates, rallies, robocalls. What the fuck's a robocall? Political pundits, attack ads, and 24-hour news coverage. KF Fox, CBS 4 would like to know. Are you feeling political fatigue? Yes. Oh shit. 61 votes. Come on now. No one's voting. 70-30 though say yes. I think people are just tired of like how polarizing it is and how obviously the right is crazy. And and to them the left is crazy, so it just it's just this constant circle jerk of going around. It's actually a fucking nightmare, so to say the least. But like I said, I'll cover it if I think I have something to offer. I will cover it. If I think it will be too divisive, maybe I'll still cover it. It depends. Well, you know, we're taking it all in stride. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it for me. It's been a really light stream today. I think we've been going for an hour. So not a whole lot. You know what's crazy? I was like going through everything I was going to talk about today. I'm like thinking about like this and this, and like I didn't really talk. Like it didn't take a long time to talk about everything, which is crazy. I hate when I don't remember to switch it back to full screen. You guys don't need to see what I'm doing behind the scenes. Closing tabs and just boring stuff. Oh, there was like Sugar Sean was on. Oh, there are a couple more things I did forget to talk about. Of course I did. Of course I did. There was this Sugar Sean O'Malley like on he was on Bobby Althoff. How do you say her last name? I don't even know. Althoff? Whatever. Who cares? I don't know how to say her name. But Sugar Sean was on there. Who is the audience for this? Like I like Sugar Sean, like I like UFC shit, but what? Like who is the audience that this is for? Like her whole shtick, I get it. Like obviously it's working. She continuously has like very prominent guests and good guests and everything like that. I think Andrew Santino, the comedian, was the only one to kind of like lean into it and just be awkward back. So.
Welcome to the Really Good Podcast. Today I'm here with
Sugar Sean O'Malley, the undisputed UFC bantamweight world champion. Actually, champion of the world. Will you make sure you edit that and splice it up right? Just want to let you know I'm cutting weight right now. Usually I'm like 6'2", 6'3".
Just cutting height.
Well, it's part of the process. You ever interviewed a UFC fighter?
No, I don't think so, no.
I saw you interviewed Ryan Garcia.
Is he a UFC fighter?
Oh, he wishes he was. You know I'd kill him, right?
You think so?
100%. What do you think so?
I don't know.
No, I would. I'm telling you.
I couldn't.
Is she even mic'd up?
Merab Devella Wilajwali.
Are you guys friends?
I wouldn't call us friends.
Filmed on a Sony FX6, but this video looks like shit.
Opponent. I knocked out his best friend though. 2 fights ago, Aljamain Sterling, knocked him out. Boom in Boston. Wow. The crowd goes wow.
Are you gonna knock him out on
Saturday still, yeah, still there. I am actually going to. That was fun. Very nice to meet you.
Very fun.
Can't wait to fucking tune into that garbage. I feel it's crazy, man. It's like, because like her whole thing is being like a dud, like being this passe, boring white woman. I don't fucking know. And like Sugar Sean, like is clear, like he's clearly like leaning into it and being silly, like saying like, you know, usually I'm 6'3" or whatever because he's cutting. Like that's jokes. But it's like so bad. It's not engaging at all. Does she ask good questions? I need someone to inform me. Someone needs to look into this. I don't want to. Maybe someone else has. Let me know. But I think it looks awful, personally. And then this is just small, like little drama news that we could talk about. The Ethan Klein and Hassan kind of fallout drama to a degree. We can talk about it. So Ethan Klein, if you didn't know, him and Hassan Piker, they did have a podcast called Leftovers, and it ended. And today, Ethan posted on Instagram saying there was a post before this as well. I'm just going to like look that one up quickly on my phone. So he put a tweet of Frogan up that said, "This motherfucker never shuts up. Oh my God." and it's someone she's retweeting a picture of she's retweeting a thing of Ethan, and he said this is a Hassan mod telling me, a Jewish man, to shut the fuck up because I dare to say Osama bin Laden was bad and hated Jews. Please understand that this is why Leftovers ended and that her voice is not fringe within his community. So clearly calling out, saying that Frogan and like Hassan's community fucking tore Ethan apart. And that's probably why Leftovers ended. So then he went on to say this tweet that we see now, where he says, "Let me also say I give zero fucks about Frogan's crocodile tears. She has inserted herself in the middle of my convos many times and cries when I respond to her. She is an official representative of Hassan's community, and the pressure should be on her to behave better and not make his entire community look bad. I also blame Hassan for continually hand-waving her horrific behavior to the point that it's essentially an endorsement. And fuck Osama bin Laden in this life and the next." So the tweet that I saw above it is kind of like a good takeaway to what I actually think happened. So this person said, "Ethan desperately wants Hassan to say something bad about him so he can feel justified farming never-ending drama clicks like he does with everyone else he's had a falling out with. He's been trying to bait it out of Hassan since Leftovers ended." And there was like a long, and you know what, like I go back to like, I was a huge fan of like H3H3 Productions, like when they were making videos and like peak, like 2016 and stuff like that. Like I thought they were great. And I even didn't mind like the podcast for a bit. I don't like what it is now, like with the whole crew that they have. I just never got on board with it. But when they were having guests and everything like that, and it was just Dan in the producer's booth and they were having guests on, I really like, I wasn't like diehard, but I definitely tuned in if there was a guest that I liked. And yeah, like but that's just it, is it got to the point that Ethan was always inserting himself and attached to drama by any means necessary. And it felt like he couldn't remain relevant without doing something like that. And and I feel like a lot of his fans, especially like older fans, like recognize that he was constantly in a state of drama. Who is there was so many that he was like involved with. Honestly, it's like hard to like pinpoint one. There was like a time where he probably had like 6 beefs going on. And yeah, so it doesn't surprise me that Ethan probably is trying to bait that out of Hassan. I didn't know that this was such a problem, but I actually went to Hassan's stream today and I commented, "Hey, like, did you because I had missed the start of the stream. So I just commented, "Did you comment on the Ethan thing at all?" I got banned from chat for 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. When I checked in, it was 4, because I tried to comment again, not the same thing, just to say something else and like a reply to something. And yeah, it was banned again. So clearly Hassan is like blocking it out, and I'm sure like Ethan stands and the H3 stands, are trying to do that, and a lot of people are interested about that. I don't think if Hassan is not playing into this, he's doing it very well. Like I said, it feels like, H3H3 is on like a hate streak, and I feel like the only way he's going to stay relevant is if he starts beefing someone soon. So who knows? I also did see another analysis that Ethan couldn't take it, that he actually spoke to someone about the whole Israel-Palestine. He spoke with someone that was actually knowledgeable like Hassan, and was probably calling him out for like all of his bullshit when he would try to defend Israel in the matter, which again, it's hard not to agree. So very interesting to see where this goes. I'm not I don't know. I don't think, like I said, considering Hassan is banning people for an because like he obviously doesn't want people spamming in his chat about it, which is fair, but Just by like that stance alone, it just feels like, oh, he's not going to address it, and I don't think he will. Maybe he will. I don't know, but I don't think he has to by any means either. But I guess we'll find out in the coming days or over the weekend maybe or something like that. I don't know. It sucks Leftovers ended. I didn't mind the show, but I also thought Hassan carried hard on that show as well because he actually knew his stuff and Ethan did not. So that's how that was. Yeah. And that's actually the entirety for today. Ended off with a little drama. Why not? Eddie, I don't know if you're still here. If you are, thank you so much for watching, man. You're always a gem. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Oh, the bitrate is unstable on Twitch. Man, this whole multi-streaming thing is so stupid sometimes. It says it's unstable. Who knows? It's lower than what the Twitch recommended is. Figure out your platform, Twitch. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll be live. I might pop on this. I'm working all weekend, unfortunately, which sucks. So maybe I'll try to pop on, but most likely I'll just be live Monday, 9 a.m. sharp. If there's no, well, here's the kicker too. Because I'm moving, my landlord obviously needs to rent this place out. So we've been dealing with a bunch of viewings. So today I was actually going to stream at 9 a.m., but there was a viewing early in the morning. So that kind of fucked that up. I was like, oh, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. So I don't want to potentially get interrupted by people that have to come in to the condo. So yeah, I gotta roll with the punches on that. It might be at night. Either way, it'll either be 9 a.m. EST or 9 p.m. EST. It'll be one or the other. I'm sorry to keep y'all guessing. I should really start tweeting it out and posting on social media when I'm going live. Anyway, shout out to Eddie. Shout out to DT. Double shout out to Eddie because he has superpowers and he is a day one. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll hit you on the next one. Peace.